Previously on the Ultimate Creative Fighter, Team Pennywise defeats Team Venom in the final head-to-head coaches match. You had Pennywise back against the cage, about to be knocked out by a very eager and aggressive Venom, but he spun it around literally and hit him with a spinning back fist on the square of his jaw, making him the winner not only for the team but as a coach as well. And on the other spectrum, for the main event, we had Sinestro continue his winning streak against Team Venom, and helping him win against Team Venom. Was really nice to see him string these submissions and was able to get the victory for not only himself, his team, and help Pennywise win. But the spectrum has changed. We are changing it up for the season finale. Pennywise versus Sinestro for the Ultimate Creative Fighter. Who will win? Let's find out. Welcome back, everybody, to the Ultimate Creative Fighter. I am your host, Killington Spreewell, aka Killing Spree 37. We are live for the main event for 2CAF2. A winner will be announced today, and that person will be the Ultimate Creative Fighter. Entering the octagon right now, representing Team Pennywise, is Sinestro. Had to wear the blue gloves, but not wear the blue kit, because he is still representing his teammates, even if he's fighting against his coach. A UFC2 original, and has definitely showed why he should be the Ultimate Creative Fighter, but the person that he's gonna go against is a beast, a monster. Pennywise the Dancing Clown, coming off a very aggressive win against his former coach opponent, which is Team Venom. It's crazy to think that teammate versus coach, idols become rivals. It's very interesting to see how this is going to play out, but I truly believe no matter how it goes down, it will be a classic fight. I guarantee it. Pennywise, you know, he spoke to Sinestro and said it was all business, nothing personal. He doesn't want to do anything to discourage him as far as his UFC career, but he did pretty much tell him that he needs to be on his toes. Simple as that. The tale of the tape, besides the age difference, everything else is completely identical except for their wins. Pennywise is undefeated. Sinestro is kind of undefeated for this season. We shall see how this goes out. Bruce Buffer with the official announcements.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 64 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 64 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. The Nightmare! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata is refereeing a sold-out Madison Square Garden. Pennywise and Sinestro are both in the red kits, scheduled for 3 rounds, but it never lasts 3 rounds. We will be announcing the Ultimate Creative Fighter. The winner takes all. Sinestro coming out aggressive while Pennywise is trying to develop a game plan while he's in the octagon. He has told people previous times that he doesn't prepare for his opponents unless it's in the octagon. He just goes in, camp, doing his own thing, rocking Sinestro. Oh, it could have been curtains if he would have moved to the other side. Sinestro started off a little bit aggressive, but once he got rocked a little bit, he decided to be a little bit more reserved, and Pennywise seems to understand his tricks as far as him trying to take him to the ground. He knows that he has a vicious armbar, and just overall his defense and his skills on the ground is very crazy, but he's not afraid to go there. Working him, trying to get a dominant position. Sinestro actually takes the back of Pennywise. We could see a rear naked choke. He might go for the armbar, has the top mount. Let's see if he postures up here. Goes for the armbar of 5-gate submission. But it seems Pennywise is going to probably get out of this one. It's hard to tell. Armbar reaches the 4th gate, and he gets out of it. What a nasty attempt by Sinestro. Almost had it. Had he been able to secure the 4th gate, who knows if he would have made it past the 5th gate. Working the body. 2 minutes remaining left in the first round. Reversal by Pennywise. He definitely doesn't want to give him the armbar, but the thing about the armbar and the jiu-jitsu that Sinestro has, he can pretty much do the armbar anywhere that he wants to, including this position right here. Goes back to the full mount, postures up, and makes it rain elbows. Not a nice position that Pennywise wants to be in. Tries to get him away and reverse it, but is unable to. Blocking the transitions. Great job by Sinestro. 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the first round. Sinestro is being very cautious. Does not want to give up any type of leeway in this position. Scoring points for the judges and still being aggressive and landing the strikes when he needs to and where he's at. Great job by Sinestro. Postures up again. Pennywise does not want to give up the back, but he gave up the top mount position. Now he's in the side control position. Working the body. Denies the transition again. Won't be able to get nothing off besides a few more punches, and we are entering round 2. If I had to give that round to somebody, I'd give it to Sinestro. I believe that he did enough to secure the ground, was being very aggressive, and on top of that, he got to the 4th gate of the submission for the armbar, 1 gate away from actually tapping out his idol, his coach, and becoming the ultimate creative fighter. But he did not secure the hold that well, and Pennywise, being the escape master that he did, he escaped it and made sure that he did not enter that position again. So the replays are actually showing him going to the ground and the arm bar that I was speaking about previously. It's definitely maybe a split between them, but I do think Sinestro did enough to secure the first round. We are entering round 2. And they touch gloves as a sign of respect. And Sinestro right at it, but Pennywise, an answer of his own with a spinning back fist, similar to the one that he gave Venom. Nice combination there. It could be over. Oh, he couldn't execute it. He recovered pretty fast. Sinestro needs to be very, very careful what he's doing here. The stand-up game with Pennywise is hard to grasp. His reach, you know, even though it's the same, it might seem longer. The way that he does everything, he's just very overall a complete fighter. And you don't want to be in a position where you're going to be outstriked, because he will land those crazy moves and combinations, and that's one thing that you don't want to be a part of. Fighting for the dominant position against the cage. It looks like Sinestro might actually, oh, he broke it apart, and he went for the takedown immediately and got it. We know where he wants this fight. A submission fight. Even throwing the ground and pound in there. Unable to keep up the guard, and Pennywise is in full guard now. But he stands it up. 2:50 remaining. Nice combination and level change there with the gut. Oh my, the uppercut. Oh! Pennywise becomes the first ultimate creative fighter, defeating Sinestro. What a crazy ass combination that was. Unable to describe what I was seeing here. It seemed like he went for the lower section, pushing him back, and then threw it and switched the levels up to keep him on his toes and to deliver it straight from the canvas. That's what he did right there. He kicked him towards the cage, knocked the wind out of him, spun it around, and caught him completely off guard. Wow. We have our first ultimate creative fighter
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 29 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Nightmare.
Pennywise defeats Sinestro and becomes the first Ultimate Creative Fighter. Thank you guys very much for tuning into this season. We will be announcing season 2 very soon. The next video will be the season awards. Good night.
The champion of the world, Killing Spree 37.